All right, good morning, everybody. Don Fregulia, Day Operations Section Chief on the Happy Camp Complex. Today is August 31st. The Happy Camp Complex currently stands at 25,503 acres, 45% contained today, and 2,385 personnel. So shows the good work that's going on out there on the ground. We're gaining here. The fires aren't growing as much anymore, and we're actually losing some people, meaning we're assigning them to other higher priority incidents within California. So we'll start down here as we always do on Branch 5, down there on that on the Elliott Fire downriver here along Dillon Creek. Fire continues to hold. I actually got a flight yesterday for the first time in about 10 days. Was able to take a look at all of the fires on my complex. So it was really good to see the good work that's going on out there, as well as to note that the Elliott Fire was moving right along yesterday, probably exhibiting some of the most not extreme, but most fire behavior that I've seen in the last 10 days. So this fire is breathing, and it's actually chewing up some ground. So to that end, we did have to do some defensive firing last night along the 15N24 road. That's that primary line that we've been talking about that goes out to the wilderness boundary and out to Bear Peak. We were successful at holding that last night, so we're continuing to lock this Elliott Fire off from burning up back into Happy Camp, or burning out to the north and to the west. So good work out there yesterday. We expect that to continue. Really, the big story from the last 24 hours is up here on the U-Fish fire, and you can see that we brought fire all the way down to the Klamath River yesterday. Good fire effects. We actually had the wind at our back. We had north winds that were coming up coming from Happy Camp, blowing the fire down to the south. So that was really good to see, and we were successful in there. And so the operational priority that the troops got from me today was that we need to hold this piece of line. That's we're focusing all our attention there. We'll be flying aircraft in there today, rotary wing, to support that operation. Make sure we keep that fire right where we want it. Over here onto the Malone fire, you see where we've gained containment around almost 2/3 of that fire, and that will continue today. We're bringing the fire down into Elk Creek nice and easy. Good fire effects in there for the last 24 hours. And we're going to continue to do that. So we're gonna change here. We're not going to really talk about Malone anymore, since we do have Malone. We expect the U-Fish to continue to come up Titus Creek, and so we'll be calling this the U-Fish fire from here on out. But good success in there yesterday. Weather forecast is favorable for rain today, tomorrow, and we expect that to stay put, and Happy Camp to continue to stay safe. Over here and onto the east side of the fires, right? The Scott fire, the head fire, and the lake fire, all looking real good. We're actually starting to engage in some suppression repair out there. That's repairing that damage that the bulldozers and the masticators and the excavators do while we're in emergency mode. We're going to put all that back to the way that it should be. Really, that's mitigating a lot of hydrologic concerns out there, so the water doesn't run down and make the Klamath River any more muddy. And so you'll see that getting engaged out here on the 3 different fires. Lots of work to do out there, potentially months and months of it as we go forward. And we expect that to continue. And we do see just a little bit of red here on the map. That's just places where we're continuing to go in there and make double sure that it's ready to be contained. Shouldn't see any growth out of any of those fires in the coming days. So with that, that's your report, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.